Okay guys, this is part 2 on the dimmer switch box. Alright, so as I already said, we're going to wire up the hot from the switch, the dimmer switch. So let's see, I think we'll use, doesn't really matter in this case which terminal we use. So I think what we'll do is we'll use the bottom ones. So we'll go ahead and tighten up those ones real quick. Just a quick, simple thing to do real quick, so we'll go ahead and do that now. Alright, so now what we'll do is, let's see, that hot wire, so what I'm going to try and attempt to do is, so I don't have to make another wire go into it, is I'm going to try and, I don't know if that'll work, but I'll try and do this wire from the switch like this. Don't know how well that'll work, but we'll try that. Alrighty, let's try it again. I don't know if it's gonna really work or not. Yeah, you know what? We probably might want to go with the hot wire on that one. So we'll wait there, and we'll go ahead and do the neutral. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the neutral down into size here. So I think we'll cut the neutral right about here, which I would say that's good. And what we'll go ahead and do is we'll go ahead and do our neutral side first. There we go. Go ahead and curl the wire. Go ahead and bend this a little bit more to make that a better connection. Alright, make sure that's good. Alright, looks like a pretty good connection. So, let's see, I think what we'll do now is we'll try and do our ground wire here. Our ground might need to be trimmed up a bit. Let's see here. Yeah, I think we might have to trim that up a bit. I'm trying to think here. Well, let's see. Because we want, try and move that in front of here. All right, let's try that now. It should work. All right. Give that a little tug, make sure it's good. All right, so far we are almost complete. The only thing we need to do now is we need to do the hot wire from the switch. So, trying to think here. I think you could make another wire a hot wire, so I think this is what we're gonna have to end up doing. Is let's see. So I don't know if we'll have to see if I have another one of these wires that's a hot wire, but I don't think I have another one on hand. So what I might end up doing is I might just use a neutral as a hot wire, which I think you can do that. So I think that's what we'll probably do. Yeah, we'll just do that. It should work. I mean, it should work just fine. So we'll do that, I think. So let's see, we'll go ahead and make our hook here, just like that. And we'll go ahead and hook in our other side here. Now I know we should probably be using the hot wire for this, but I don't think I have another scrap of hot wire on hand, so we'll just use, we'll make a neutral become a hot, since I don't have another one on hand, which I guess that's just, I mean, it should work, so we'll just do that. And now what we'll do is we'll bend the wire, so now it should reach to this hot wire from the switch. So looks like we might, I don't know if we'll have to, yeah, we'll have to trim that. Trim that a little bit. And what we'll go ahead and do is you know what, we'll have to make that neutral a little bit longer. I think I cut it a little too short. Alright, let's try that now. Alright, let's go ahead and make our last connection. These are pretty heavy duty wires that come from this Lutron switch. Alrighty. Alright. Make sure that connection is nice and tight. Make sure it won't come undone. I think it's on there. Let me check. Yeah, let me redo that. I don't really like the way that was, so we're gonna redo that real quick. Alright. Alright, that's a little bit better, so there we go. So that is that part. So now we got that, got the switch and the outlet wired up. So of course, neutral to neutral, and then that's our hot wire. We had to make a neutral become a hot wire because I didn't have another hot wire on hand. So we did that. So let's see if this is right. So the top of the switch should be going into here to the outlet. Then we should have the one going to the power. So yeah, I guess that's it. So now what we'll do is So we'll try and get this all to fit in here. So now we'll pull the cord back. Pull that cord back into here, and we'll try and get this to fit. Here. So we'll do the outlet first, since we're already working on that. So we'll get the outlet in here first. Alrighty. Now I will have to get a cover plate for this. I do not have one right now at the moment, so I will have to get a cover plate for this. So yeah. And now the switch, as for the switch, this should be very easy. So of course we want to make sure none of our connections are gonna touch in here. So this is what we have so far, which is starting to work out pretty well. So it doesn't look like anything's touching, or it doesn't look like anything's gonna short. So go ahead and put our outlet, or I mean not our outlet, or go ahead and put our switch, our dimmer switch in here. Go ahead and screw this down. Oh shit, it's not one to go in there. What is it? Right, shoot, something's... Put that in there here. Yeah, shoot, I don't know what's going on here. Let's see. We'll go ahead and get the outlet in first, since we know that should go in there just fine. All right. All right, so we got our outlet in there, as you can see. So I'll do real quick. Make sure nothing's shorting out in here. Make sure our wire connections are still good. Yep, they're still good. So now what we'll do is we will see if I can get this to go in here now. It should work. Now, of course, I will have to get a switch plate for this. But in the meantime, this will work out just fine. Oh shoot, I think I know what's wrong here. This is not having a hard time going in. Yep, I found out. Alright, well, shoot. I found out why, I don't know if you just saw that, but the screw just broke. The head of the screw just broke, and I just found out what happened. The heads of the screw, or the threads of the box are bad on this one part. So shoot, that just broke. Shoot. Oh wow. But yeah, there it is. There's the dimmer switch box that I made. So yeah, we'll have to test this out and see if it works. So, oh yeah, shoot, I almost forgot one last step, which is the most important step, is tightening the cord into place. So I almost forgot that, so we'll go ahead and do that now before I forget. Almost forgot that step. And that's another important step about this project. So we'll go ahead and tighten that down. Tighten the cord down in here. Not too tight. And there we go. So this is the dimmer switch project board. I mean, not project board, the dimmer switch box. So of course we will have to test it out, which I think what we'll do is we will test it out. I just want to make sure that there is nothing that's touching in here. It should work. I think we got it wired wrong, so it should work just fine. That kind of stinks that unfortunately the screw broke when I was trying to get that in there, so unfortunately that broke. But I'll have to see if it works. But yeah, I'll do a part 3 on this to see if it works. So anyways, thanks for watching and have a great day, and stay tuned for part 3.